Your top story, President Cyril Ramaphosa and his entourage of ministers and business people stopped over in Nigeria's Abuja. They formalized and strengthened intra-country ties during the talks. South Africa and Nigeria outlined the many relations they share and have been nurturing over the years as Africa's two largest powerful economies. Such long-standing relationships were outlined even by individual ministers accompanying the president.
Our heads are pointed towards the sun and our feet are moving forward. We are not daunted by the obstacles that we face as Africans, nor discouraged by the setbacks that we experience from time to time. We as Africans are determined to build an Africa that is prosperous, an Africa that is at peace, that is inclusive, where all its people are productive, innovative, and enjoy an improving quality of life.
The Defense Ministry also had some history to share about their relationship with Nigeria, which dates back some years.
I know it's easy to talk about trade and there's very little ever mentioned about defense, but actually we do have a very healthy working relationship with the Nigerians, quite robust and dynamic. We signed a defense-to-defense agreement in 2013 with them. And after the establishment of the binational, we then, of course, engaged even better. We work very closely, and the defense-to-defense agreement paves the way for an establishment of a DEFCOM, which is a defense committee. It meets annually. The last time there was a meeting of DEFCOM was in November 2017 in South Africa, in Cape Town. We are now heading for another DEFCOM, which will be here in Nigeria. We are waiting for the Nigerians to give us a date.
Police Minister Bheki Cele also responded to some perceptions which have been rife in Nigeria about how South Africa's security structure treats Nigerian nationals.
I think the key word is the perception, as you have raised it yourself. In South Africa, if you look at things, firstly, we do not all the time profile people according to their nationalities when crime happens, when we arrest you. We arrest a criminal in that particular time. It might come later that you are a Nigerian national, you are a Zimbabwean national and all that, but we don't just see you and say, here is a Nigerian, we arrest you. That's one, we deal with criminals. Secondly, when it comes to the murder in South Africa, we believe, and it is so, that South Africans are still in majority of those people that are murdered. So if we have targeted Nigerians, then it would not be the South Africans that are in majority. So criminals, they kill people that they found in South Africa. Could be Nigerians, could be South Africans, could be other nationals. Thirdly, the prisons themselves down there are full of South Africans. So there is no targeting of Nigerians being put in prison and all that. But indeed, there are issues that will make you, at the later stage, look at, is it a specific kind of crime committed by a specific kind of nationals? And so, but I would not want to come on that one at the present moment, since President will be discussing that with the President of Nigeria to find an issue. But the issue at the present moment is that it's absolutely not true that Nigerians in South Africa are targeted either as criminals, either to be attacked or put in prison.
President Cyril Ramaphosa has just concluded his address here at the Africa Export-Import Bank's annual meeting, which also happens to be their 25th anniversary. Now, this bank came into existence specifically to finance and develop intra-Africa trade. The president has also gone on to speak about the need for Nigeria and South Africa to realize its position on the continent as two of Africa's largest economy, and with that said, to pave the way for regional integration. We've also had speaker after speaker taking to the podium, the likes of the finance minister here in Nigeria, Ms. Yemi Adelson, who went on to say that This is Africa's time, and Africans are tired of the rhetoric of being said to be full of potential. They're ready to realize that potential. Mfundo Mabalani reporting live for Afro World View in Nigeria, Abuja.